a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll run. Here's Benson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They go play action with Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 98 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. His kick is good. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On first down, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They go play action now. Murray. Now Now he'll run it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will even this score. It's now 21-all. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler pass to kick off for the
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. Play action now. It's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one is completed to McBride. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll run the draw with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now give up to the middle, it's Benson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Tight end motioning left. On the ground, it's Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Murray now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. But his guys are set up 1st and goal. Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Allen going to give it to Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They pick up 17 through the air. It's an Arizona 1st down.
That's good for our Cardinals. 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
That's Jones in motion. A give. Here's Benson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Arizona.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Started this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
47 now. They'll work with a 2nd and 7. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4.
Allen working from the pistol. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. To the pylon, he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are back within 6.
The score, Cardinals 34. Bills
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here is 1st and 10. Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. On play action, Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. That's taken in.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Allen gonna throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Thompson on the coverage.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A final shot now for Allen. Now he'll work his way out right. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.